Hello everyone, Allison From-Tapp from Spalding University's Counseling Center, back again with day 13 of our Greater Good Toolkit. So today we're going to talk about an issue that you may not be able to fully explore during the COVID-19 outbreak. You might be able to, but if you're not, this might be something that you come back to later. So this is resolving a conflict at work. So let's talk about why you should try it. Solving conflict at work can be difficult, and there are often deadlines to come to an agreement. In this high-pressure environment, strategies to promote collaboration, listening, and cooperation are all vital. Research suggests that neglecting to advocate for our point of view can increase feelings of distress at work, which is why it's important to be proactive in solving conflict and constructively sharing our opinions. When leaders model and welcome this kind of collaborative approach, research suggests it may influence others to do the same and improve organizational culture and viability. Choosing to do something like walk as you talk with a colleague can promote this kind of cooperative problem solving. As your steps synchronize, research suggests that you may find that the two of you are better able to get on the same page. Walking can help inspire innovative solutions and allow you and your colleague to move toward a resolution. Again, at this time, you might not be able to walk with a colleague, so we're going to talk about other ways that you can solve problems at work. So here's your how to do it. Consider a conflict, big or small, that you're facing with another person at work. Perhaps you disagree on the direction of an upcoming project, or maybe you feel that there's a colleague who isn't pulling their weight on your team. Try to follow these steps. Choose to actively manage the conflict rather than ignoring it. When your boss makes a decision you disagree with, or a colleague isn't respecting your time, your instinct may be to accommodate their wishes and ignore your thoughts and feelings on the matter. Instead of avoiding the conflict and allowing suppressed emotions to build inside, we can decide to take an active approach and address the conflict head on. Embrace a mindset of collaboration. If you have an instinct to avoid, which many of us do, it may be the result of workplace culture where it's normal to keep doubts and disagreements quiet for the sake of reducing tensions. Or maybe the norm at your workplace is to aggressively hold your ground until one person wins the debate. Instead, the best way to resolve conflict is somewhere in the middle, choosing a collaborative mindset. Collaboration means that individuals feel safe to share opposing opinions and strive for a compromise. Practice active listening. In order to have an effective discussion, it is important to demonstrate mutual respect for one another. One critical way to do this is through active listening. And you can go back to a step we did a few days ago for that one. When someone is speaking, as opposed to preparing for your rebuttal. When both parties feel heard, you can more effectively come to a cooperative solution. Take a walk when that's possible. If possible, suggest discussing the matter on a walk outdoors or indoors. As you walk side by side, adjust the pace of your gait to synchronize with your colleague's pace. Consider this walk together to be a constructive opportunity to exchange ideas. Try this exercise anytime a conflict arises at work. The duration of the exercise will vary depending on the conflict at hand. Before I talk about the research and why it's so good, there's a quote here from Barack Obama that says, "If you're walking down the right path and you're willing to keep walking, eventually you'll make progress." So, why this works? The point of resolving conflict is to repair relationships and reduce negative feelings, which doesn't happen when we ignore problems or strive to prove others wrong. Instead, active, collaborative approaches that allow everyone to be heard can help ensure that conflicts don't work against our happiness at work. The act of walking side by side with someone mirrors that process. When we compromise and adjust to each other, we keep moving forward and in sync. So practice moving in sync with your colleagues as best you can, and have a wonderful rest of your day.